Hey guys, it's About Beer 30. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today.
Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today's beer comes from Hogwaller Scramble. That's the name of the beer. Champion Brewing Company, they're out of Virginia. I've had several different beers sent to me from these guys. I don't think they distribute in this part of Virginia. I may be wrong on that. Uh, but they seem to be doing some nice stuff. Uh, Kind of hit and miss on some things. Uh, I was able to get this here. I don't know if they distributed everything that they brew, but some of their stuff is tasty. Some of it, not so much. So this is their Hogwaller Scramble, which is an American Double or Imperial Stout. Not a huge beer, but it is an Imperial coming in at 8%. This was canned on November 16th of 2017. So today is July 4th, 2018. So we're in the 7, 8, not quite 9 months old. This style of beer should keep very well. I'm not sure if you'd want to keep something that's been brewed with coffee or anything in it. Let's run over to Untapped and see their commercial description. It says, for years, the Hogwaller Scramble was well known in Belmont as the beloved hog truck ran kegs to our tap room. The hog lives in our memories, and we brewed this complex breakfast stout with coffee and chocolate from Gerhardt's Fine Chocolates in tribute. It says here on Untapped it's 45 IBUs, 8%, 45. I didn't see the IBUs on the can, but we got it here. So we got the ABV, the IBUs, and the canned on day here, guys. And we're at not quite 9 months in the can here on this one. I don't know what to expect from this. We're gonna drink this and give it a whirl and see if it's something worth buying or whether it's not. Like I said, Champion does some pretty tasty stuff. I've had some good beers from those guys, and like I said, there are some kind of hit and misses, which a lot of breweries do. When they go outside the box and try to do something different, it doesn't always work. So let's see what this one brings to the table. Final beer of the evening for me. That's all we need to talk about, so it's time. Let's pop the cap on this and get it into the glass and see what we have. And while I pour this, I'll tell you the cheeses are buttery, brie, Gouda, Havarti Swiss, General Chocolate, digestive. Meat is beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. Glassware at a pint, Beckernonic tumbler snifter, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass here today, guys, and they're saying you can cellar this beer, guys. So I don't know if there's been anything that won't cellar. They're using chocolate, but it doesn't say anything about any coffee. So about a quarter finger of head on that. It is pitch black, guys, not getting any light through it. Looks pretty much like a typical stout. To the nose we go. On the nose, rich roasted malt, hints of caramel and toffee and black molasses. Might be a little bit of dark fruit in there, but they're kind of hidden since it's cold right out of the fridge. Smells like a nice entry-level stout to me, guys. It's not bourbon barrel aged or anything like that. Doesn't have any coffee as far as I know. Smells decent. It's got a decent smell to it. So let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Rich roasted malt. A hint of some bittersweet chocolate. Caramel, toffee, black molasses like I had on the nose. Not getting any kind of big fruitiness or anything like dark fruits or anything right now. But it's cold right out of the fridge. Does have a strong bitterness to it, even though it says it's 45 IBUs. Tastes a little bit more than that. I would put it in the 60 to 70 IBU range. Not blowing my hair back or my socks off right now, but it's cold right out of the fridge. Let's sip on it for a while and see what we end up with. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got this one left here. Not super impressed with this one, guys. A good entry level stout, if you will. Imperial Stout. The alcohol is fairly well hidden for an 8%er. Big bitterness to this beer. It's a little bit too bitter. They should have used a little more lactose or lactose period on this one. This is probably not something that I would buy again, and I did buy this one. Was not super impressed. 8 years ago, I might have been impressed with this beer, but where my palate is right now, not super impressed with this beer. I'm not getting any kind of dark fruit or anything. Roasted malt, caramel toffee, a little bit of black molasses, and a little bit of bittersweet chocolate. But nothing is standing out to me as an impressive beer. Decent beer. Not outstanding, not world class, not an A beer to me, guys. Final chug. To me, a good entry-level Imperial Stout. I think this beer would be much better if it was put in some bourbon barrels for a little bit. Just not overly impressed with this, and I'm disappointed that I'm saying that, because I have had some really tasty beers from these guys before. So it is what it is. I'm gonna give this a B, guys. 85, right down the middle of the B range. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 3.58. That's their B range also. And over to Untappd, they say 3.61, which is also in their B range. So it's unanimous. It's a B beer from all three of us. Beer Advocate, Untappd, and myself. So, decent beer. Good transitional beer, if you will. Not something I would probably seek out again or purchase again. Decent, but not world class or outstanding. So, that's where we're going to leave it. If you've had this one from Champion Beer Brewing Company, let me know what you think. This is their Hogwaller Scramble. Decent beer, but nothing to write home about. Didn't blow my socks off or my hair back or anything like that. But, okay beer. That's where we're going to leave it. So, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.